Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio and our Bat Challenge. That is the Bob's Angels 1000 Challenge. And I want to get the mechanical refining done before I go and do this other stuff here. So what I'm going to do in order to ensure that they just pull their finger out and they get up to where we want them is I'm just going to remove the 4 inserters along here. I've got to remember that I've actually disabled that completely now. And then we can go back over this side and have a look. And there we've got the red circuits on their way through. They will start making their way over to the new area so that we can start building up some of that. Oh, wait a minute. I got the red circuits, but I still need some of these blocks in order to be able to... Don't I? I got those coming over. Construction blocks go out and down onto there, and then... No, I don't. I was thinking for a minute I needed the construction blocks over there. I don't. I just need these. It's just the red circuit to come out over here onto this bit. This one here... Oh, electronics blocks. That's the bit I need. I need the electronics blocks to come out round. So I still need to have those, because I need the electronics blocks. There's no easy way to do this. There really is no easy way to go about making a whole load of those. I want to get the upgraded, what-do-you-call thingamajiggies. I need the upgraded, what-do-you-call thingamajiggies. I don't want them going up that way either. I want these to go that way. There's one coming in. There he is. Look, see, he's on his lonesome. He's going to go up here. And what's the betting he's going to go up that way? Oh, no, he's switched over. The next one will go up there. But he's going to slowly wend his way up here. It's no good him getting here. I still need the production block. And the production block needs the electronics block, which I need those for anyway. So there is absolutely no point in disabling this. We've got to increase the output of the reds. That's what we got to do. We got to increase the output of the reds, really, to be able to keep everything flowing nicely. So we'll go over that way, and we will work on increasing this bit just for now. We're all right on this, I think. It's that bit there is doing fine, and you in here, it's these that we're not making fast enough. Why am I not making those fast? What's the hold up in here? It's making them. So then I go up this way and I go to there and it's making the copper cables. There are the copper cables. I'm not making enough copper cables. I don't have them coming down fast enough. They're all running into this in here. And we've got some slight issues with production down through here. Now, I've also got issues with production over this way. It's not coming through fast enough on here. It's not coming through fast enough on here. Basically, I need more mining drills. So we can start off by making some mining drills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 new mining drills right there. Now, what else do I need for more? I need more electronics blocks, basic electronics blocks. I need more timber. Now, we do have timber available at the moment. So timber is not a major problem. Iron, I need more iron coming out as well. We could do with that coming through. But this is going as... These 4 are running as fast as they possibly can. We're not going to get them going any quicker. So we're going to go and take a little mosey on out over this way. And we're going to gather ourselves up a little bit of timber. We've got the stuff standing by, ready and waiting for more timber production when we need it. I just don't need it at the moment. I'll go and take 2 stacks of timber right there. And now I've got 45 mining drills available. So I'm going to go and make another 10 of those. And I'm thinking we're going to make use of this soon. So if I take that one and... I'm actually just going to lift this entire... No, I'm not going to lift that entire chest. I'm going to make a new one. I will take those 3 construction expanders because we're going to be using them. But as far as logistics are concerned, I'll make myself an additional big storage chest. And that one can stop there with the timber in it. We go back over to that whenever we might want it. So we don't need to concern ourselves with it at the moment. Now, we've got a few extra mining drills. Don't need to worry about the iron one just yet. We will have to concern ourselves with the iron one. That's something that will come up later. But right now, it's not a problem. So what I'll do over this side is I want to put a electric pole down there, and then I can lift this electric pole out of the way, which means in turn I can go and put 1 and 2 of those down on each side like this, and we can get a little bit more belt in here as well, so we can drop that in. Then we can go with more power, 1 that side and 1 that side up there. So I've now got 4 extra mining drills throwing in the copper in here, and that's going to increase the output on that. Next thing that we might want to consider is actually upgrading our transport belts. This is where it's going to start getting more complicated. We're going to need a lot more iron to be able to do this. Well, not lots more iron, I suppose, but we're going to want some more iron to be able to upgrade the transport belts. So we're going to need the good old spaghetti again. The flying spaghetti monster does approve. The flying spaghetti monster doth approve of this. In the flying spaghetti monster's sacred texts, he doth approve of such things as we are doing here. This is definitely on his list of approved pastimes, making spaghetti. So we are making the flying spaghetti monster very happy doing what we're doing right here. I need to get some more coal. Yes, I'm running out of coal up on here, so we need to get more coal so that we can keep those running, because we're going to be using a fair bit of that. I did have a boatload of coal here that I was running around with, and then I got rid of it all. And what have I gone and done with... I thought I had a chest somewhere that was pulling coal out. Now I don't know where that chest has gone. It has been said that maybe I should be... if I... Oh, I can't pull the coal out of the burners. Where are we going to try and find coal? It has been said that I should put some markers on the map so that I can remember where everything is. I need to go and get things like that one right there, which are just being made on their own, and I'm not actually taking them out and putting them anywhere. I should be putting markers on the map so that I know where they are, and I probably will do. And the reason I'm not at the moment is because of the time that they're going to be there. That they're not going to be there very long. Basically, we'll do that, and then after a very short space of time, we'll be changing it all around completely. This is just the temporary base, just to get things started. And it is... Oh, there it is. I knew there was a coal one here somewhere. This is just a temporary base to get things started. We've got a whole load of changes that will happen, that will basically upgrade everything in here way beyond what we're doing at the moment. So there's little point in getting, taking the time to go and put out a whole load of markers and everything on the map, because they're all going to be changed around so drastically fairly soon. So I'm not too concerned about them. We will go and drop in a whole load of extra coal on that lot there, just to keep it all running. I've got lead and tin supplies coming down through there. You've already got all that you need. And we'll run over this side, and we'll just make sure that we've got all of this flowing as well. And then we need to... It's just boosting up the copper production, I think, really. This is one of the big things that we need to do. And... drop that as every single little bit of coal that I had. Right, well, that's enough. This kept everything running. Actually, I could do with getting a bit more. We will just grab a little tiny bit more in here. If I take 4 stacks should be enough. Now run back up and we'll just run materials into these here like this. There we go. Right, now that has got all of those running. I've now got... the stereotyte coming in, and we've got crushed stereotyte going through, and I've got a little bit more copper running through as well. But despite these running flat out, I've still got gaps on the belt, so I could increase the size of this. But that's something I'm not. That's one of the things I'm waiting. I want to wait until I've got that before I start increasing the size of it by too much. Our main issue is down here. I want this to run a bit faster, and this is where I will start making some of this up. So I've got belts here. I got loads of my own belts, right? We've got absolutely hundreds of these belts. What I don't have is lots of tin, and it's tin I need at the moment to be able to start upgrading the belts. That's kind of the first big important ingredient. So I'm also going to go over this way, and I'm going to increase the bobmonium that we're mining. Let's remove that mining drill, and we'll come back over this side to mine the bobmonium. I'll put 2 more. We got 6 more mining drills working on this patch of bobmonium over here. I will put belts right the way back to there, and I will go power, power, and join that one in there as well, so that we've got a bit of redundancy on the join, on the loops. We also need to have power here and power here like this, so that they are running. That's going to get us a little bit extra running up over to here. We've got a chest right there that has not got very much tin in it yet. We're still working on building up more tin supplies, but I got a little bit. It's going to allow me 197 transport belts, plus I've got a couple of these that can be upgraded as well. So we will do 5 splitters, 5 sets of underground belts, make that 10 sets of underground belts, and then I will do 50 odd transport belts as well, so that I can upgrade all of those to the slightly faster belts. And that's going to make a big difference when it comes to the copper going onto it. So the faster the belt, the more you can transport per second. Now, we've got outputs coming over here, and they're running through this, but they're limited by the speed that the belt travels. So you can see here, I'm not actually filling, I'm filling that belt all the way up, and we're not utilizing all of these as well as we could. So if we can speed the belt up, we'll get more of those going onto the belt, which means more throughput right the way through the factory, which is good. That's what we want. We want to be able to have more throughput. So I'm going to remove that one. I'm going to bring that up from underneath. I'm going to put down... Right, hang on a minute. That one there works at 0.25 crafting speed. And the next ones up, they work at 0.5. So one of those will do what 2 of these here will do. So I'm going to get rid of 2 of those here. We'll keep the 3 of them there. No, we'll keep 4 of them. We'll keep 2 of them, and I'll get rid of the others. This can go right the way through here, and I will get rid of this belt over to here like this, at least for a minute. And then I will put down that one. That one can go. We'll remove all of those. And then I will put down that one, which basically that one there that takes up 3 by 3 does double what the 2 by 2 does there. So those 2 will have the same output as that one. And if I put a couple of them down like that, then we've really increased the throughput of this material. So I will put those 2 there, and I'll put that one out over that side, and then we will put these down like this into here. We will copy that, and we'll paste it into there like that. And I've now got them running on here. I'm going to put that up there. We need to put a belt down. We will put the belt like this. So that one goes out that way, and then it goes across here. So that's all going into the same sort of location. And then you out that way, and you out that way. Right, so they are now working, and they're working a lot faster as well. These are going to be working a lot faster than what those were. So we've got a drastically increased throughput right now, and you can see both of those are now stopped and not doing a great deal, and this one is also pausing and not doing a great deal. Oh no, he's pausing momentarily at times, but for the most part that one is still running. And then you got that one going very, very occasionally. Now, what I'd like to do is I'd like to have even more of these. We'll stretch them out a little bit further. But in order to fully utilize, I've got to go and start swapping things over further down. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take that splitter, and I'm going to upgrade right on there like that. So it's exactly the same. There's no difference other than the upgrade that I've just gone and dropped in. I've got no underground belt at the moment. I'm still waiting for the underground belt to make right there. We've just got to wait for those gears to make. As soon as they've finished, we will make the underground belts, and then I can swap. There we go. Right, now I can swap out. First up, I can swap that one out. which goes in there. And when you swap an underground belt, it does swap out in pairs rather than singulars. So we'll swap out that pair there as well. And then we can travel down here, and I'm going to swap out that one. And I'm going to swap that one just to keep those moving. I'm going to swap that one as well. And then we're going to go over here, and we're going to swap that one. I've used up all of the ones that I've got at the moment. So I will then go and get these underground ones. And there's one underground one there to go through. Need to change that over again. I just needed to do the one. And there is an underground on that side. I'm going to leave that one. I only did this one to allow the stuff to flow through a little bit quicker, but technically I didn't really need to do that one there. And we'll leave those. I won't do any more for a minute because I don't want to like use up all of my underground belts. I want to be able to keep some of them back for other materials and things. If we're having an output of increased speed, what is this one? It's 1 copper plate is 2 copper cable. So the input should be fine if we just double the speed with the output, with the new ones that we're putting down now. I'm going to take that one, and I'm going to put you in there like that. And then I'm going to take that one, and I'm going to drop you down. Actually, we're going to move that. That one's going to go there. That one is going to go there. And then we're going to make another set of splitters, which we will drop into the middle there. So we've got the same pattern as those over that side. That'll be a little bit easier just to keep up with. Right, so now we need to start increasing the speed that these run through, which is got to be all the way down here. We need to come all the way down to this point to really start to utilize the speed boost that we can go and put in here. So I want to come up that way like that. And I put you in there. Actually, you should have been that way round. And you should be that way round like that. And then we can start heading back over this way. Like that. You go up like that. That one comes down. Sideways is there. So we've already started making a bit of a difference to the speed that they're running through. It's not going to change at this point until I get a new splitter. So we've got to wait for that one until we get a splitter. So we can work on this over here, and we can put these through. And there I've got increased throughput already on them. I've got 11 belts here, which will take me up to that point. And then I need to wait until we've got a few more. I want to be able to take the belts all the way back up to there. I don't currently have enough set to make that. I'm going to remove that one a minute. I'm going to make several more of these. I'd rather have those being made than the splitters. We'll get the splitters. Actually, I'm going to run and get some more tin. We'll do another little jog up. We're going to jog up here, and we're going to get a wee bit more tin, if there is any in here. Ah, that's more like it. Now that I've increased the output for the tin onto the belts down there, we've got more tin coming into the factory up the top there, which is absolutely fan-schmastic. Now we can go jogging back down through this way and dodging back down through this way, and we can come over to here. I've got 30 belts already, and I can go up like that, and then we can put those in over that side. So they're going a little bit faster now. Those are now going faster. Run up here. Did put all of those in correctly, didn't I? Drop them in there like that. Yes, that's all going through. It's amazing the difference the speed increase makes. It is really amazing the difference that it can make. Now, technically, I don't need to put any on these back two, but I am planning to extend that out a little bit to try and get some more of these on. So we will end up wanting that. That will be a useful thing. Now, The speed of that is 7.5 items per minute, and the speed of this is 15 items per minute. So a quick calculation will show that we don't need to increase the speed of that at all, because this one here will stay stuffed completely full with the conversion rate. We get 2 being output for the rate that we get. Every 1 coming in from that side, we have 2 output on this side. So we only need the faster belts on this side, not on that side, to keep everything flowing absolutely tip-top and wonderful. We need no changes. Nothing needs to be changed on there at all. And up this side, I don't need any changes either. I don't have the stuff being processed here fast enough to make any difference there, so we can leave that. We run down here now. And this is going through very quickly on here. This is running through very nice and very fast, and keeping this lot full. And then I've got these coming in. They're still not getting over to that side very fast, although they are getting there. But that's the end of the line over there, so I don't need any more of them. I want to put a couple of these in now. I'll make a stack of 5 of those. And then I'll make a few more transport belts as well. Just over another 50 of them. I've already got 14 underground belts. I'll do another stack of 5 splitters so that we can do some upgrades there. These upgrades with the faster belt speeds, overall, they will start to make a huge difference to everything that we end up doing in here. It really does make a massive difference right the way through the entire factory. It's hugely, hugely important to us. Now, we got little bits of iron coming in, and we're making these grey science analyzers because they're coming over to be converted into red science analyzers. The red science analyzers coming down here, we need those. It's these here that we want to be produced faster. So it's partly the copper that we've got coming in. Now, as we're splitting the copper 50-50 here, I don't actually need any faster belts coming off of there at all. That's not going to make any improvements at this stage to our spaghetti that we've got carefully laid out. It's going to make 0 difference whatsoever. So we can leave those just chugging along the speed they're chugging on at right now. And instead, we want to go back up this way. And we want to try and make sure that this belt up here is absolutely crammed full, which means that I need some more of those being put down. So at least 1 more. So I want at least that one coming in through. So if I go up over here and I put that one out over there like that. Put you down here, and then I'll run you back this way. We will get rid of that one, and we'll put that one in there. And then we will extend this belt out over to here. We will go like that. We'll put that one going in. No, we won't, not just there. We'll move it over 1 so that it's got a power supply, and we will copy that in there. So now I have got that feeding out onto this belt over here. And what we want is we want this belt to be absolutely crammed full. We don't want there to be room for any more. I would rather have one of these unable to put stuff out onto the belt. That's, in an ideal world, that's what would be happening. But it's still not reached that point. It's almost full now, but we do actually want to have 1 more factory unit working in order to fully cram this belt as full as it's going to get. And that's what I want. I want that belt to stay as full as it can possibly get the entire time. I don't want that to slow down ever at any point. Being able to actually make that work. There is another thing that we could try doing, though. There is another way. I need to make some more of these. I've got this stuff being made at the moment. I'll go into there, and I want to make some more assembling machines. So I will make 10 more assembling machines like that. And then we can put 2 of them in here. I've got a little idea for something we can do with the copper that's coming out. That copper there, I can put that one up like that. I'm going to bring that right the way along the top, and I'm going to bring that down there. I'm not going to have enough room to do this, I don't think. Unfortunately. I might do with careful placement of these. because then I can put it up. What I want is like a few of these just being put onto this belt so that we can properly cram everything full. And I think that's the best way to do that is by inserting them into the piece in here rather than putting them anywhere else. Now, if we take a look down this way, that one's now full. And we've got that one completely filled up to there. It's still putting these out. So we are still using these red circuits in here. So they're not sort of filling up this side quite as rapidly as we would hope, because they are being pulled off this way. They're splitting off either way, and they're traveling all the way over to here and filling up that belt. So that's going to take a while to fill that belt all the way up. But I do have these coming along. They're coming through, they're building up, and they're building these up. They're putting some of these in. I'm then having to split them off, so those are taking their sweet time filling up as well. They're traveling all the way over to here. And you can see right there, that's as far as those have got. Now, what will happen, because of the world of spaghetti, we need to have everything filled all the way up. I mean, of course, I can bypass this, and I can just stop the material going up this way. Or, actually, I strip those out. I take those 4 off, and I stop that from working. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. As I'm stood around waiting for things to be made, let's go down this way, and we will strip some of this out, and we will halt production on these what he calls in here, the logistic data cores. We need to stop logistic data cores for just a moment. If those will stop being made, then we can go and do some other things. So to stop those being made, I need to remove the inputs for these assembling machines here for the logistic blocks. Stop logistic blocks being made. They're not going to be manufactured anymore, which means that these over here, they will take a few of the red circuits, and we will use up a few of these that are left over this side. It's not going to take all that much to do, though. They're actually splitting off down here. So they will be coming up. But it's these blocks here, they've actually got to fill up. And they've got to go up through here. But they're not filling up anything. They're going past these. They're going to go all the way around. Then they come down here. And they're going to go up this side so that we start moving into this bit, which means that we're going to have the electronics blocks coming in, which means that we make those. And then they come over to this side, and I've already got a couple of red circuits on here. A couple of red circuits have made it through. Not very many. Only 2, admittedly. But we have got materials coming through. Look at that one. Look, see? It's wending its merry way all the way over to here. Do I have any electronics blocks? I don't. I got 25 red circuits, which I'm actually going to keep hold of. I'm not going to get rid of those, because I kind of want those for things. And then you up here, you're only going to make 1 production block, unfortunately. But that one, he's going to grab it. He's going to build his production block there. It's very exciting times. He's going to go build that one. He's going to build that one all the way up. See, this is the sort of thing that you get excited about in this game. And then that is going to go all the way up there. Slowly, slowly wend its way. And this is why these slow belts, they can sometimes frustrate, because it takes so long for anything to work its way. How have you got another one in there? Oh, of course, they're all coming through. That's how they're all coming through. And then you're going to drop into there, and you're ready to roll. All we're waiting on down here is some more of the red circuits. So I'm still waiting on red circuits. Those are the bits that are going to take a little bit of time. We're going to have to wait a while before they turn up. But these blocks over here, they're going to go and they're going to fill up there. So that one's going to fill up with 2. And then this one's going to get 2 of them in there. And then this one's going to get 2 of them in there. And then this one is going to get 2. And this one... Well, unfortunately, that is all we've got time for. We will come back tomorrow, and we will carry on with the Bat Challenge, continue trying to make 1,000 of absolutely everything. But we'll also take a little short break and try to catch me a door flurp. If you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.